listening and watching, welcome to the Citizen Game. It's a gaming podcast. So we're going to talk all about your favourite games, my favourite games. We're going to go through some weird gaming news, react to it.
Right.
And then I've got some questions at the end, quiz questions. Anyway, let's get into it. We are here with Ethan Behzinga.
Yeah, geez.
You may know him from baking videos with me.
Baking videos.
We've cooked many things.
Yes, and I'll have you know that my snowman was better the last time, so...
Right, so on YouTube, myself and Ethan bake cakes. We've made a Fall Guys cake, which I still think is our best one.
It was good.
Because it looked exactly like...
Gaming
it was
cake.
a Fall Guys characters. It was a gaming cake.
Yeah.
Then we delved into Christmas cakes. So I did... what did I do?
You did a Christmas tree,
which was lit, and but I did spill half the mixture down the side of the oven, inside the oven, which is great. But I redeemed myself, and you made a snowman, which you still think is better, but you know.
Gee.
And then what do we do? Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Those are probably the best pancakes.
They were delicious. They was absolutely delicious. Fluffy pancakes.
Yeah, great. Good times.
Amazing.
So have you had a call up from Great British Bake Off? Because I have not yet.
I have not.
Yeah, still waiting. So,
my culinary skills are out of here, okay? Sign me up.
We need to think of our next cake, though, I feel. But it should be a gaming character.
I'd say we just up the levels completely and do a 3-tier cake.
Like a wedding cake type
Yeah,
thing.
might as well. Just a big,
we
huge
should,
thing.
and we should go all out. I'm going to get a...
Each layer can be a different game. How about that?
Yes.
Right.
So we could do one Pokemon.
Yeah.
I feel like we could make a Pikachu.
Oh, you could make it look like a Pokemon, ball.
Do you know what we could do? Where's Charmander?
Charmander's down the bottom.
Charmander. I feel like we could make a Charmander.
Ooh.
Do you think that's overcommitting, though?
Maybe. Overdoing it.
We can make a Charmander like Hello Kitty or a Mario, I think.
All right. Yeah, we'll plan it.
I need to get the machine because I promised you I'd...
You did. You promised me a proper mixer because I'm sick of doing this in a bowl for 20 minutes.
So I'll be doing that.
All right.
3-tier cake.
Gee.
Right, so the question I'm asking all of our guests is, what are your top 3 games of all time?
Oh, of all time?
Yes.
All right, first, without a shadow of a doubt, has to be Grand Theft Auto 5.
5?
Yeah, the birth of the Sidemen.
Okay.
That's why. There's a lot around that game. The involvement of GTA Online crews. Just want everyone to know that I created the Sidemen crew on the game. Boom.
A pioneer.
And we was called the Ultimate Sidemen. I'm glad we ditched the Ultimate. Can you imagine if we were still rocking around?
Well, Ultimate Sidemen.
A couple 30-year-olds, the Ultimate Sidemen.
Ultimate Sidemen.
So GTA is my top one. It's got to be. Purely because of what it's done for the boys and our career. Sort of massive. Mm-hmm. Second, FIFA. Personal channel. Been playing it my whole life pretty much. Ultimate Team in that. But
which FIFA? If you had to select one.
Whoa. Probably the most fond memories I have are FIFA 13. They're the fun. That was when it was proper arcadey. Yeah. Proper fun, enjoyable.
Do you remember the early FIFAs when you could chase the ref around?
Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. I used to play 06 on my PlayStation back then, or Xbox it was. Oh my God. It was lit. Had Henri on the cover in that. Oh.
Good times.
Yeah, good times. And then 3. Oh. Do you know what? I don't play that many games. For a gamer, I'm not a gamer.
Yeah, I was saying this yesterday because I was trying to think of what your 3 games would be, and I was like, he doesn't actually play.
Not gamer.
Because I've got you on my PlayStation, you're never online.
No, I don't.
Never. The only time you're is I know you're filming a video because it's you're in FIFA clubs. Or,
yes, that's what I was going to say. FIFA's got to be second because I do like pro clubs. Pro clubs is funny. 3. Oh, man. Do you know what? Just because if I'm going through my life, I've got to do playtime. So how long have I spent on the game?
How long have you dedicated to
Modern
a game?
Warfare. Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2. Because I get home from school, plug in. Oh, noob. One man army noob tube. Bang. Little raging kid. Yeah.
Yeah, Wes said Modern Warfare 2 as well.
Oh, it was cold. It was ice cold. That game is elite.
I think you've got a good selection there. GTA 5.
Do you know what they are? They're the filthy casuals games. That's what they are.
Yeah.
They're not gamer games.
They're not niche. They're not...
No, they're not League of Legends and these type of things where people... World of Warcraft. They're just jump on, have fun with the boys, then jump off.
Would you say that you like games that... a storyline or not? Are you more into the ones as you just said that you just
As I've got older, I like a single player game because I like to play the story and then dip. Yeah. Because then I don't have to go back to it. Like Spider-Man. Loved Spider-Man. 100% complete Spider-Man.
Oh, the Spider-Man on PS4 was really good.
Yeah, that's the one I 100%ed. I started the latest one and got busy, flopped it.
Yeah, it's not a very long game either.
No, it's not, but I feel like with Spider-Man games, you learn the controller so much as well for like playing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then say you get knocked off track, you forget the story, you forget the buttons, you load it back up, all of a sudden you can't web people up the way you used to.
This is what annoys me is there's so many different like games to choose from.
Too many.
I dart between at the moment Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Boom! I played that.
It's so good.
I've got 13 hours on that.
Do
so like,
you?
I'm quite a way in, but I just don't have time to play it.
Yeah, that's the game I'm playing at the moment. And to be honest, I've really struggled getting into games lately. I just think there's too many games to choose from. But with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I think my game time's probably nearing a day.
It's very lit.
Yeah.
It's very lit. Good game.
And also, I've been playing Warzone. I'm not the best.
Oh my God, there's a failed video that Elle sent me before. She sent me a Call of Duty gameplay because she wanted me to like commentate over it. I remember I downloaded it like a week later and like the moment had passed. But I remember scrolling through it.
It was so bad.
Oh, it's a howler.
But
it's done.
I have improved. I've improved since then, but I play plunder quads. So in plunder, you can't, if you die, you
that's
respawn.
the money one.
Yeah, you collect the money.
one.
Yeah, it's good
it's not
because I can
Warzone.
die as many times as I want.
It's
But
not Warzone,
I've never made it out of the gulag, ever. So I'm
Currently living in the gulag.
I just can't. Yeah, I've never beaten anyone.
Paying rent in the gulag. Paying rent in the gulag.
It lives rent free in my head.
Yeah, that's unreal. That's mental.
Yeah, so I try. I've killed a few people.
What was that game you made us get on PlayStation? We played it once.
Oh yeah, so I made Ethan download.
What was it?
The cooking game.
What is it?
What is on?
It's on PlayStation.
What is it?
Yeah.
What
it's
is
this
it?
cooking game where
The
you have to like
cooking
chop
game.
things up, then put things in the dishwasher or whatever. We played it co-op for one evening. Yeah. She started going, "Do the dishes."
I get
was
really
like, "Do you know what?
angry
I didn't pay
playing
15 quid to just be told to do dishes. That's so tough.
I get really angry because in that game, and it's still yet to come to my head, and I don't know how I've not thought of it.
Chopping vegetables and stuff. She's like, "You haven't chopped the vegetables." I was like,
You have to split the tasks up and think logically about it.
Yeah.
So I was like, you can do the buns and the lettuce, and I'll cook the meat and put the cheese on it.
Shambles.
And then, I got really angry. We played honestly for about half an hour, I reckon.
Sucked it off. Got a headache.
You've never played it again?
No, I've never opened the game again. No.
Well,
Yeah.
great. I also have been playing GTA Online still.
Yeah.
I'm still
You
clinging
like
on
it, don't
to
you?
it.
Doing heists and that.
Yeah, and then
Cruise.
I got the Oppressor finally after a while, and then everyone told me Oppressor's cheating. So,
Well,
I mean,
cheater.
I'm not a cheater.
Cheater.
I'm definitely not. Okay, so we've got some weird gaming news. So I've got a few.
I'm
a few odd
quite out of the
stories.
loop, so I'm looking forward to this section.
Yeah, you don't know what's coming.
Gaming news.
Yeah,
Weird
it's like
gaming news.
it's like odd / interesting news stories. So I was reading about the world records within gaming,
Ooh.
and a lady, she has the world record for being the oldest gaming YouTuber in the world.
What, she makes videos, yeah? Proper videos?
She makes videos. She plays.
She is 72.
She's old. She's older than that, actually.
Piss off.
She's 83.
She's 83.
She's called Shirley Curry, and
Shirley.
she plays Skyrim Elder Scrolls.
I've got a fond feeling for a Shirley.
Why do you have a fond feeling?
Because my friend that's the cameraman that on today's shoot's mum's called Shirley.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Shirley.
We love Shirley.
Yeah. So she plays Skyrim. She's got nearly 1 million subscribers. Actually,
What?
960,000 subscribers.
Hey Shirley, big up
Shirley.
yourself. Hey, subscribe to
killing
Shirley.
it. I know, and I'm just like, I hope. Well, obviously I do YouTube now.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, is there a cut-off age where you kind of
Me
have
and the
to
boys
think
say
about
this.
it?
Me and the boys say this. Like, when do you picture yourself not doing? By the boys, by the way, I'm referencing the Sidemen.
Yeah.
We think we're like, oh, when do we cut it off? When do we sack it off? But I don't know. As long as you're having fun and doing it, like.
As long as you're having fun and the audience are having fun.
And I think you evolve with it as well. Like, you end
Yeah.
up doing different stuff. You might play different games. Like, Shirley might be playing different games.
Exactly.
Because I think she gets slaughtered on Warzone. Reaction
What,
times.
Shirley?
Yeah, reaction
Yeah,
times. and
maybe Skyrim's the only game she plays.
that. Yeah, she
But
ain't
I
got
was trying to
reaction
think,
times.
because I've always been quite paranoid because I'm older than you, I'm older than the boys, I think. Maybe
Nice,
maybe Josh.
Couple nearly
Josh,
30-year-olds in there now.
I'm pushing it. I was thinking in my phase, can I still be doing YouTube and doing the same content? But since I've read this story about Shirley, I'm like, maybe I could have a really long career.
First Centurion gamer.
I'll be there doing The Sims at 83.
Centurion gamer. 100-year-old gamer. Gee.
I'll break the world record. I'll be there.
Come on.
Els the Witch, at age 90, making people in The Sims.
That'd be decent.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the first one.
Wow.
The second one is, and I don't know how this always revolves around dating games, but here we are. In Japan, there is now a dating game where you're a girl and you meet a horse, but it has a face of a human, right?
So it's like Mr. Thomas out of Mr. Thomas. What's that out of?
It's like the Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a centaur type vibe.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I looked at the photos. So basically, it's a horse dating game. So you're dating a horse in the game. React.
I can say that horses are well equipped.
Right. And is that your input for that one?
If you're dating a horse is well equipped. I think maybe a little over equipped.
Right, okay. So, yeah, he's called the Horse Prince. They didn't give me information on what you're trying to delve into, but...
No, of course not.
So a horse dating game, how do you feel about that? Do you think it could take off?
I've seen a game called Super Seducer.
What's that?
Where you essentially it's like live action, so it's like video clips and your decisions take you into like a different scene or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I've seen these
ones.
So,
that I've seen that. I also played a game ages ago where you have to try and get a threesome.
Right.
Yeah, and that's a discipline.
Why were you? Yeah. So how did you? I
played it for entertainment purposes. I wasn't playing it sitting there like, "Cool, just need this game
today."
Yeah. So I played that for entertainment. That was funny. What do I think? Why not?
Yeah. I was going to say, do you think it could take off in the UK if it came over here?
Mr. Thomas needs love. Centaurs need love.
It's true.
Jeez.
So the Horse Prince gets your approval.
Why not?
Okay, so if you like that game, I feel like you might like this game as well, because I think they might be from the same creators, but don't count on that one.
Right.
There's another dating game.
Right.
But this one is a pigeon dating game.
Are you both pigeons or is there like a human?
So but this is what I was confused about. It's very misleading in the description. So basically, you're a female in high school. Okay. But the game is you can fall in love in the hallways and like between class. This is what was in the description.
Where does the pigeon come into this?
So there's only pigeons. You're a girl, but everyone else is a pigeon. And there's different breeds of pigeons. I don't know if they're breeds, but do you know what? They all look different. And you can pick and choose which pigeon you want to date based on their interaction.
You certainly don't want a London pigeon.
Yeah, well,
London pigeons go gym. They will take your things. London pigeons will steal your belongings with no remorse.
So, yeah, it says that you can fall in love in between class with the bird of your choice.
Wow, I get it. Oh, wait, if it was a bloke, go with the bird of your choice.
So, yeah, pigeon dating game. What are your thoughts?
I don't really have one. If you are a female that's interested in pigeons, crack on.
I'm just... The bit that throws me is, why don't you just make the main character a pigeon then as well? So
this is what I'm saying, pigeon on pigeon.
Yeah.
Why's it got to be woman pigeon? You can't do that.
I'm not sure. And I don't think they have I don't think the pigeons have human faces in this one. So you're just genuinely chatting to a bird. So it's just
a pigeon?
You're talking, you interact with birds and then you can date them based on their responses. Great chat. What noise do they go? That was good.
Jeez, got that pigeon. And then...
Yeah. If for people who can't see what Ethan's doing, he's like doing.
I was doing the neck thing and making.
Yeah. I mean, I think you could make it into the game, to be honest.
Cameo. Yeah. Behzinga pigeon.
Pigeon dating with Behzinga.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. So the next thing I was looking at, I've been doing my research. Right. Can I just say, and I've seen
two of your choices are very weird.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I've been. You know, when you start searching for one thing and you just delve into like different avenues.
Deep dark corners of the internet.
So I've found the weirdest Minecraft builds that people have built.
I like Minecraft.
I feel like you're gonna quite like it.
Minecraft would be my top 5. You know, if you was, I know we did top 3. If I was doing top 5, that'd be in there.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask you then. So what is the best thing you've ever built in Minecraft? Or when you play Minecraft, what do you do? Do you go into the caves and explore, or do you build?
I'm a builder. I'm a
Okay.
creative builder. I like building mansions and houses and like wooden structures, stuff like that. I can't really repeat what the weirdest thing we've drawn as the Sidemen collective on Minecraft.
Okay.
But we wrote a really nice message in the sky once.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah. It's open to interpretation,
Yes,
I'm sure.
it's out there.
I thought I was getting good at Minecraft, and then I logged online and saw like people were very.
It's not hard, but you can't be
No, it's
good
not,
at Minecraft.
Ethan, because I was like a cave explorer. I didn't want to build, so I was going in, and then I was getting attacked by all these witches throwing their like poison at me.
Fraud witch.
Yeah, I'm not. Do you know what I mean?
witch.
Witch v witch, but like obviously I'm not a real witch, so. So I wasn't very good, and then I went online and I saw the stuff that people build, and I'm thinking, how is this even possible?
So what you do with the right click button, you can place a block, and with the left click button, you can knock the block down.
Yes, well, I did learn that. I figured out how to make my blocks pink, and I thought that was a really great achievement for me. That was probably, thank you. There's some weird builds that people have created, and I'm going to have to explain what this is for the listener, because I've got a photo to show you.
Oh, I'll get pictures, visual.
Yeah, but before I show you, I'm going to explain it. It's like a bit rude, basically. It's a rude thing.
It's a rude
thing. So I'm going to show Ethan to start with. So it's like a phallic object.
That's a high detailed rude.
And that it's very big as well, like in the sky.
It's quite.
This would have taken a long time to. It's long.
It's long. You're certainly yes. Yeah.
This would have been a shift to make this. You're laughing, so stop.
Because I'm still like it. I'm still an immature little boy at heart, so that's funny.
Yeah. So, I mean.
Do you want me to rate it?
Rate it out of 10. Yeah.
Can I see it again?
You can.
I'll
turn it to the camera for anyone watching.
Even like the way they rest on the floor.
They've really gone in with the detail.
That can get a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
It's not perfect, but
okay.
It can get a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 for the phallic object on Minecraft. Okay, so the next one. I don't have a photo for this one, but we can all imagine together.
Okay.
So the next one was, in Minecraft you have villages that you come across. And they have villagers and people that do the farming in the village, and there's little animals and stuff. Mm-hmm. So someone created a giant, what's like the technical word for a bum?
A bum? A buttock?
A buttocks.
Glutes.
A big 2 bum cheeks in the sky.
Yeah, okay.
Hovering over the village. And they put like a TNT in the middle of it.
Right.
And lit it. So it exploded, and when it exploded, like it basically looked like someone was doing a poo on the village, because they wanted to like eliminate the village via.
Do you know what? Fair dues, creative way of getting rid of villagers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they sound like.
I know. And they look so upset all the time.
Yeah, you go to give them like 10 wheat.
What do they give you back? Like gems and stuff.
Bits of metal, stuff like that. Yeah,
I remember the first time I came across a village, because up until this point it had just been like grass, and I was like, "What is all this?" And I stole one of their houses and lived there.
Oh, that's cheap. Wow.
Well, we've all established that I couldn't even build a house.
You invaded and pillaged the village.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
I know. They accepted me. We became friends. Yeah.
Are you talking about?
Is that you?
Yeah.
Go again.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So the next one wasn't a build per se, but someone did an experiment. So they made a giant pit.
A pit.
A giant pit, and they put 1,000 villagers in it.
Right.
And then they put 1 zombie in it, because they wanted to see if the zombie could then kill all of the villagers.
Okay.
So that in the video, it's like 1 zombie versus 1,000 villagers. How will it turn out? And they did like a time lapse of the whole thing.
I swear you can get zombie villagers. I swear you can.
I don't know.
I think you can.
Well, I think what they thought would happen is the zombie would kill all of the villagers.
Yeah, did it not?
Anyway, so it's like a time lapse for 2 minutes, and you just see the zombie running around, and then all the villagers, it's like herding sheep, all the villagers run around. And in the end, he didn't actually kill any of the villagers. So
zombie useless, mate.
So whoever done that experiment, I mean,
yeah.
At least we'll know. At least we know.
Thank you for your research.
Thank you for your research. The others are just impressive things that I came across. So someone built In Game of Thrones. Have you watched Game of Thrones? I think they built King's Landing or Winterfell.
Yeah.
I think it might
I've
have been
seen some
Winterfell.
stuff like that. Back in the day when people used to do like Minecraft series on YouTube, they used to get like professional builders to build them like a whole world. And it used to be so cool.
Yeah. I don't know. Some of them like insane details.
Looks like Avatar. Like the islands in Avatar. Some people have done that. It's mental.
Crazy. So the next one was the ship in Star Trek.
Yeah.
A big ship.
Someone
built that in the sky. A working airport.
Oh.
I don't know how you get planes in Minecraft, but it says a working airport, so that suggests that there's planes flying about. And then the last one, someone built Anfield Stadium.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's cool.
What do you think of that? Why didn't they build West Ham? Well, you've only just moved stadiums.
You see, the West Ham stadium is a difficult build, as proven by the LLC. It's a difficult one.
And also, you've not been there that long, so
Yeah, we're still moving in.
Yeah, getting comfy.
Yeah.
Ethan, what is the worst game of all time?
Oh, the worst game of all time. Oh, I've played some stinkers in my life. Oh, God.
You can name a few, but if off the top of your head, the
FIFA
worst.
21 count?
No, we love FIFA 21 here.
Oh, do we? Oh.
Yes, we do.
Worst game I've ever played. Out of like Rage, the Impossible game is a wind-up. That's a wind-up. Have you played it?
No.
Your little orange block.
No, I've never played
this. You jump to the beat, and it's like.
Is it actually impossible?
Oh, listen, I have smashed the living life out of a desk before because of that game, for entertainment purposes. But yes, no, awful game, awful game. It's just stupid. You're a little orange block, and you have to jump over spikes, and you have to jump on blocks to jump over spikes. And then the whole time there's this like EDM track that builds up like the faster you go. And it's like, oh. And then as soon as you crash or like hit a spike, you're back to the beginning and the music restarts again.
That would really frustrate me. It's kind of like, do you remember Temple Run?
Yeah. I was G'd up at Temple Run, by the way. Oh my God.
What was your high
good
score?
at it.
Very high.
Oh, I used to have screenshots of it on my Facebook.
Do you remember when people used to post their high scores on Twitter and stuff?
I used to have it on my Facebook at college. I used to go home from college because I studied games development. And then I'd play Temple Run and stuff like that. Boom, sat there, getting a high score.
So you studied game development at college?
I can make games.
What did you make?
I made I called it Pixel Ninja. It had 3 levels. He's all 8-bit pixel art.
Yeah.
You jump onto platforms. There was little enemies. You could throw shurikens at them.
No
and
way.
They would animate. Yeah. And he had like little.
Do you still have the files?
Yes. I think Josh and Toby have still got the game.
Have you done it on YouTube before?
No.
You could make it into a
there's
real
3
game.
levels, and I made it, so I know how to beat it. It's not difficult.
Yeah, I know, but
it's fun. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can tell like that was a 18-year-old budding game developer that made that.
Yeah, and
if I got back into it, you remember Flappy Bird?
Yes.
I pretty much nearly reskinned Flappy Bird.
I loved Flappy Bird.
Because I wanted to make Flappy Sidemen.
You should do it.
Yeah, maybe.
So when you were studying game development then, at that point, did you want to be a game developer, I'm guessing?
Yeah, well, I was doing YouTube at the time.
Yeah.
And I didn't have that many subscribers. And then sort of towards the last year of college, it sort of like blew up a bit. And I was like doing decent enough where like I was like, Mum, let me sack it off. Let me sack it. She was like, no, you stay until the end and then you go for uni interviews. So yeah, I've passed the course, distinction stars.
No way.
Yeah, web design, graphic design, and game development. I'm actually G'd up on the computer, you know. I made all of JJ's thumbnails for his second channel and his main channel for years. All of his face cam borders. Yeah, I'm out. I've been out here.
So you're like the unsung hero.
I made the first Sidemen t-shirt that was ever made.
He's a man of multiple talents, guys.
G'd up.
I never even knew you'd done game development.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Proper coding and that.
I started doing computer science at uni and then I changed to computing and business.
Yeah.
So we did Java.
Yeah. Payne.
And I was not very good at it, to be honest with you. And my flatmate, who I lived with in my first year of uni, he was very good. Like he used to do work. He used to freelance on the side for people.
Yeah.
So I had a PlayStation in my room, so I would trade him and he'd do my code for me and then I'd let him play the PlayStation.
Well, that's cheating because you're not good at it then, are you?
No, I never said I was good at it. And that's why I changed degrees.
No, but you're... Oh, okay, I was going to say...
Yeah,
your bit of paper would have said you're good at it, and
no,
that's fraud.
of course, I changed degrees to business and computing, so that was way better for me.
Double decent.
And then when I did like a placement year at uni, I worked for Adidas, and I did database programming. So that was
and now she's in Adidas.
Yeah, so...
How? In a shop?
Here we are. Full circle. Thank you. So that's the worst game of all time.
Yeah.
I was trying to think bad games that I've played. Ones that make me angry. They're probably older games though.
Yeah.
I just struggled to get into
I cried
games
at
nowadays.
Need for Speed Underground 2.
Why did you cry?
Okay, so
I
had my favourite car, the Nissan Skyline. I completed the whole game up until the last race. And, like, the game is made so, like, that car is going to always try and overtake you at the end.
Okay.
And they kept doing it. And I couldn't complete it. Bear in mind, I'm very young at this point. I'm very, very, very young.
Okay.
I went downstairs with a pad crying. I said, I can't complete the last level. So I had to get parents up to try and help.
Wait. So you cried?
Yes.
Why did you get your parents?
To come and help me. Because there was obviously something that, like, my 6-7-year-old brain weren't seeing.
So did they do it for you?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Found shortcuts.
Oh, it's all right then. But I feel like when you're younger,
do you know what it is? It's frustration. Like, oh my God, I've got my favourite car. I'm doing it. And then but I was ahead, yeah? Say like 80% of the race, A to B. I'm ahead. I've smoked the Don. And then game coding.
So you cried?
I did, yes.
But I just feel like when you're younger, it's kind of...
Yeah, exactly. You're
I got
emotional.
really angry playing Mario Party on Nintendo 64 once because Yoshi was like a computer character. Just kept beating me, and I got so angry,
Same
and
thing.
I threw the controller, and I accidentally scratched the
your
side
Yoshi
of my face.
is my Toyota Eclipse. That's exactly what it is.
I'm just thinking back to all the times I've cried playing a game. I was acting like you've cried once, but I've definitely cried.
I don't think I've cried at any other games.
Yeah, I've cried at Final Fantasy VII. I've cried at The Sims. I've cried. Yeah, don't delve into this.
You cried at The Sims.
My dog died in The Sims. Yeah. So, you know.
You cried.
I did cry. I think sometimes I was emotional. I love dogs. So
He's not a dog.
I formed an emotional connection to the dog in The Sims.
It's a pixel. It's not a dog.
Yeah, but it was realistic. It was really real.
Nice.
I think with role-play games, because I love role-play games, that you do get really into the storyline. It's kind of like a movie.
I can't say I've ever done that.
What, you never cried, shed a tear of emotion?
I don't cry that much, to be fair.
Okay.
Marley and Me made me cry.
Oh, yeah, that did make me cry because it looked like my old dog.
And it was more of a leak. It wasn't like...
Do you ever get it in a movie, you know, when it gets to the sad part and you can feel... you just feel it brewing and then you have to do things.
That happened with Fast and Furious. The one where Paul Walker died.
Oh, yeah.
Was my hero growing up because I love Fast and Furious. So that one, and then that end scene, and I went to the premiere with Freezy, and I didn't say a word until like we got on the tube, didn't say a word. Got home, I was just
and
like...
you just cried. Did you cry when you got home?
I didn't cry, but I was like, oh, you know when you still got like love? I was like,
yeah.
Shit, man. Yeah.
I do that, like when it gets to the sad part. I have so many tactics to try and stop crying. So I'm like, I can feel it because I get really embarrassed crying in front of people. So I'm like there and I'll start fidgeting or like I'll try and pull my sock up. And then sometimes I pretend to sneeze because then if you sneeze, sometimes your eyes water.
Just let a little bit out at a time.
Yeah, so I can let it out. So if I sneeze and people look at me and I'm like, oh my God, my eyes just watering from the sneeze.
Let out 5% of the cry.
And then or I try and think of something funny, like to distract myself from the sad part of the scene.
Yeah. To be fair, I often laugh when I'm not supposed to. It's like a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
I think,
have you watched that movie Soul?
Yes, I did. That was quality, by the way.
That was a tearjerker.
That was quality, by the way.
Because the message of it, even at the end, you know, when she's holding something in her hand and she looks up, and I was just like, we need to appreciate.
Yeah.
And I was emotional.
It was very good.
On that.
Good film. I like that one.
Great film. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go through the different games consoles if they were chocolate bars.
Oh, okay.
So, like, we'll start with the PlayStation 4. So, if the PlayStation 4 was a chocolate bar, which chocolate bar do you think it would be?
PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have like the PS4 Pro where it was like...
The big one.
The extra layer, a bit more storage. Let's call it the Kit Kat Chunky.
Oh, the Kit Kat Chunky.
Oh, actually, no.
I lost a tooth to one of them once.
I don't know, yeah. Let's go... Well, only if the PS4 Pro version Kit Kat Chunky, because it was a chunk.
Yeah.
And it delivered.
I had the Slim, so I had the PS4
and it delivered.
Slim.
And do you know what? Every time I have a Kit Kat, I think, really enjoyed that Kit Kat.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. Kit Kat Chunky was, as I said, I lost a tooth when I was younger.
That's crazy.
You know when you were young and your teeth were falling out and they're a bit wobbly?
I used to love it. I used to pull them out.
Took a bite And then my
I used to do like the wobbly thing.
Oh yeah, you can do it with your tongue and it's wobbling. Yeah. Okay, so PS4 Kit Kat Chunky. I agree. I think the PS4 is a good console. It was, I think, the best version of doing like multiplayer and playing online.
I just think growing up, right, I was Xbox boy growing up the whole time. I had a PS1, then I had the original Xbox, then I went to Xbox 360, then I stayed with the Xbox for a while, and then my whole world opened up. I usually get both consoles.
So you never had the PS2?
Oh no, I had the PS2, but like I mainly was on Xbox.
Oh, okay.
Mainly.
Yeah.
So I've always had both, right? I've always had both.
But you always lean to one, don't
you?
Yeah.
But then after the 360, the Xbox One sort of let me down, and let the team down. I backed it. And then the PS4, I was like, oh, this is a whole new world. And I proper enjoyed it. And then,
Okay. Kit Kat Chunky PS4.
Yeah.
Next one is the Game Boy Color.
The Game Boy
Color.
The
Nintendo Game Boy Color.
The Game Boy Color. All right, do you know what that is? That's a Hershey's birthday cake bar.
Ooh.
Yeah, like lots of colours.
The sprinkles one?
Yes,
okay,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
the sprinkles.
Birthday cake and sprinkles. Yeah, the Hershey's. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. Quick little bit of fun on the go.
It's very
thin. Bit of fun. Wow.
Yeah, it's colourful.
Yeah,
obviously
exactly.
Game Boy Color. And then
I like chocolate and gaming. If you haven't realised, I just got really excited.
It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I messaged you this morning. I was like, do you want to do dog breeds or chocolate bars? And you had no idea what I was talking about. Firstly, you were asleep. I'd already done a workout at this point. So
I just started mine. I was about to.
So Hershey's sprinkle birthday cake.
Yeah.
With Hershey's, I find it sickly sometimes. It's too rich for me.
That just means you're not built right.
My taste palette is not.
Yeah, you're just not built
not
right.
Up to scratch for that.
I could back hundreds of Hershey bars.
I think with the Game Boy Color, it reminds me of being really excited, because I remember when I got Pokemon Blue.
If it was a sweet, it'd be a flump.
I love a flump.
I get them.
When you're in the supermarket and you go past the sweet aisle, I'm like, I'll get that and I'll eat it on the way home.
I've seen mini flumps now. So it's a pack, imagine like a multi-pack of sweets, and they do like mini flumps. Mini flump twists. Oh,
I love a flump. Okay, Xbox 360.
The legend.
It's a really good console.
OG, that console is the GOAT. And you know what? I've got to put it up there with a GOAT tier chocolate then. It's got to be up there. Purely just because of status in the game. Purely just because everyone could go, do you know what? Yeah. Bueno. Bueno. Everyone
Kinder
goes,
Bueno is.
Oh, you get a Bueno and you think, oh, wow, I've got a Bueno. That's what that was.
Kinder Bueno is a very good chocolate.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. That was a very good console. That's a very good chocolate.
Solid choice. How do you eat your Kinder Bueno? Because when I eat it,
I put it in my mouth.
No. There's tactics to eating things. So
Right.
I bite.
Oh, you want to be? Did you bite off the top?
No, I don't bite off the top, but I see people do that. I just crunch into half of it, and then I remove the inside.
Yeah, that's cool. No, I often it will be done in two mouthfuls.
Well, so you don't break off each square?
No.
You just
so
go in.
I will grab the stick, two. I'll get the others, so it's done in four. The whole bar's done in four.
Then you don't savor the experience. You're just rushing it.
No, because if I want to do that, I'll get two.
Have another one. Yeah.
Exactly.
What's your opinion on white Kinder Buenos then?
Oh yeah, love it. Do you know what I love it in? Do you know like places that make chocolate bar milkshakes?
Yes.
White Bueno milkshake.
Are they good?
Oh my God, are they good?
I used to have, it sounds, on paper, it sounds disgusting, but it was very nice.
Yeah.
It was a Milky Way mixed with bubblegum millions, but it sounds disgusting as a milkshake.
That's so
It's
tapped.
really nice. It was so good.
That's tapped.
Would definitely recommend.
That's tapped.
So the next console is a PlayStation 1. The original PlayStation.
That's sublime, that. That, I remember playing like Gran Turismos on that, like old school Gran Turismos on that. Oh.
I remember playing Tomb Raider. Do you remember Tomb Raider 2 I had?
And you know what? The PS1, I'm going to give it a Freddo. Old school legend in this.
Yeah.
Freddo.
What was
and not only these new 30p Freddos, I'm talking, this is a 5p Freddo.
Yeah.
The GOAT Freddo.
The GOAT.
You go down there, it'd be in like a little ripped up cardboard box at the bottom of the Boss Man shop. Yeah, bang.
it.
Oh, I've got my... Boom. Freddo.
Freddo's really good. What was the caramel one?
Yeah,
Was the five. It wasn't a Freddo though.
No, it was called something else, wasn't it?
Those are my favourites.
Yeah,
the
was
caramel.
it? OG Freddo. Because that again
caramel.
is just pow.
I love that. I like the variety of chocolate bars you're bringing.
Yeah.
Because you haven't just gone in straight in with the Cadbury.
I'm very versed in chocolate.
Yeah. I feel like you're
Over my years, I've become a chocolate
in the
connoisseur.
chocolate bars. Okay, next is the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, Nintendo Switch. Wow. This is crazy.
Do you have one?
No. Do you know what I would give it, though? I would give it the Cadbury's, you know that one that's called like Marvelous or something, where it's got like...
the crackling candy.
Yeah. I would give it that.
That's one of my favourites.
Where it sort of looks like a nice sleek bar on the outside, but, you can chop and change the controls.
It's got,
So that's what I'd give it.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourite Cadbury's bars.
Chocolate connoisseur.
Every day at uni before a lecture, I would go and grab one of them and eat it. And you could open your mouth and it's there crackling.
So mine was different. I used to go off-site and get KFC.
I did that once at uni and I got told that I was going to fail the class if I went one more time because I used to be late.
I didn't fail the class. I failed myself. That's what I did. That's what I did.
KFC, what was your...
I used to get their little lunchboxes.
The bonus banquet?
Yeah, like that. Or like
the little...
3 mini fillet with chips.
I remember that.
Yeah. Cheap.
So many chips as well.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, so next one is the PlayStation 5.
PlayStation 5.
The new console.
It's a new chunky boy, isn't it? That. It's a new console. I must say, I do prefer it to the Xbox Series X. I do prefer it. Wow.
The controller.
Yeah.
And I try and explain it to people that have not played the PS5 yet. It's amazing. I don't understand.
I love it. It's so nice.
It's hard to even like.
A lot of people
explain.
always say, "No, it's too big," but no, it's not.
It changes the way you game as
well. It's so nice.
Yeah.
It's so nice. It gives you like feedback in the triggers now and that. Some games could do without it, but some games it enhances.
Yeah, so on NBA 2K, if your player is fatigued, it's
you
really
can't
hard
sprint
to press
enough.
them.
Yeah. So that's cool. What would I give this? Do you know what? Because it is a beast. It's a beast. I'm going to give it a white lion bar.
Ooh.
White chocolate lion bar.
Lion bar. I've never even had a white chocolate lion bar.
Yeah, I've seen them in Bossman shop. Decent bar.
Are they good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Beast bar.
So the next is the PSP.
PlayStation
Portable.
Oh, a good console. I used to like that. I really liked PSP. That was awesome. I had to like beg for a PSP because they were quite spendy at the time.
I didn't get one, and I was very jealous of people that had one.
At the time. I used to see everyone else with their PSPs, and I was like, oh my god, I just want a PSP. What kind of chocolate bar can that be? Because that's sort of it's a young period for me. What would I have enjoyed at the time?
Yeah.
A sleek looking chocolate bar.
Oh, I know what I would pick.
What would you pick?
This is really niche, and you could either love or hate this.
Okay.
Caramac. It's very thin.
Well, Caramac is, that's not a bad shout.
Nice little caramel.
It just doesn't.
Taste.
It's still not aligning properly.
I like a dime bar as well. Very
a dime
underrated.
bar. Now we could go dime bar route.
I love dime bars.
Yeah, because small,
thin
snappy,
as well.
snappy,
dime.
Thin. All right. I like that dime bar. Oh, do you know what's amazing from IKEA when you get the bag of dime bars, the little ones? Oh.
Game changer. Absolute game changer. Okay, the next one is the Sega Mega Drive. So we're talking like Sonic.
Yeah, this is old school. This is
Very
crazy old school. Crazy old school.
I'm trying to think of old chocolates.
Same. That's where I'm going to. I'm running through the years in my head of what's been in my mouth.
Oh my god.
What have I consumed that I would like?
Vintage chocolate bar.
Vintage chocolate.
This is, can I just say a chocolate bar that I've never liked, but everyone has?
Yeah.
After Eights. Why after a meal do I need to have an After Eight?
You're a fraud. After Eights, but you know what? They're only good at Christmas.
Yeah, they're like a special occasion with your family.
They're an occasional.
And your mum comes and drops all the After Eights on the table.
They're an occasional choice of confectionery.
Sega Mega Drive.
Sega Mega Drive. I'm trying to relate it to Sonic because that's all it reminds me of is just Sonic. Oh, what are they called? Little Baby Ruth American chocolate bars. They come in like a blue wrapper. They're quite nice.
A Baby Ruth.
Yeah,
I know. I recognise the logo.
Yeah, American one.
In my
head.
And yeah. Baby Ruth. Aero. Do you remember Aeros? They were quite.
Arrows. Oh, Arrows.
Do you remember in the 90s and there was all the bubbles in them?
There was. Actually, do you know what? I know what it is. Smarties, but when they had the blue Smarties.
Yes.
That's exactly what that is. Sega Mega Drive is Smarties.
The blue Smarties.
But when they had the blue ones with the E numbers.
Amazing. Okay. Xbox Series X then. So we've done the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X.
It looks like a box. It don't feel like a console. It feels
but people said that the PS5 looked like a Wi-Fi hub.
But at least it looks it can fit into some sort of cool environment.
Yeah.
Rather than just having a black lump somewhere.
That is true.
It's just a lump. It's a boulder. It's a boulder, but it does have some quality to it.
A square.
So do you know what I'm going to give it? I'm giving it walnut whip.
Oh.
That's a classic, by the way. Walnut whip.
Walnut whip.
A walnut, like, it's a little bit of a mound.
Yeah. What were those?
Topped off with something enjoyable.
I was going to say Toblerone, but it's not square.
Certainly
Definitely not square.
But that is chunky, to be fair.
Okay.
Or a Yorkie, like big, thick.
Are those the ones that the girls...
Well, back in the day,
Yeah.
I never agreed with it, but it was Yorkie, not for women.
What was the one where it's like, you're not yourself when you're hungry?
That's Snickers, yeah, Snickers, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're right, diva. I have a Snickers, yeah.
That's like me.
You're
When
not
I'm
you when you're
hungry, I
yeah.
get so angry.
No, that was good.
Well, I thought that was very insightful.
Yeah, I think a couple of them are bang on as well.
Yeah, your chocolate bar knowledge, you smashed it out of the park. I mean,
absolute shock.
Yeah.
Big fat man, ex-fat man, good with chocolate.
Transformed.
Yeah, good with chocolate.
So next I've got a game called Witch Game.
Ooh.
Spelled WITCH because, you know,
because you're
the witch, so we're playing Witch Game. So I'm going to read out a review from the internet of a game, and you've got to guess which game they're talking about.
Okay, this could be very difficult.
There's one line in this, it's a long, like it's a paragraph.
Oh, okay.
There's one line which will give the game away. So I'm going to try and see if you guess it before we can get to that line.
Got you.
I have had it with this game. I've played it for about 500 hours, and I can tell you that there was not a minute that I enjoyed. This is simply the worst game ever. I cannot fathom how a developer makes their game so terribly.
They're kicking off.
They're not very nice. They're not very happy. How does one live with the knowledge knowing that they have created such a terrible game? I will never be able to open this game up again, and will be deleting my Steam account immediately once
Steam.
I am done with this review, just so I never have to see or hear about this game again. This has quite literally ruined my life.
Okay.
The next line will give it away. Okay. So before we get to that, do you have any idea?
Well, it's Steam, and I felt that way about a couple of games. I've got 400 hours on Rocket League, and often I've had to close it.
So you were like, would you say you were a pro on Rocket League?
No, I'm better than the average player.
Okay.
So, like, if you were to put the player base, I would be in the upper half of the table than the bottom half.
Well, I think I'm probably in the bottom half.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
The way I explain Rocket League to people who've never played it before is it's car football.
It's car football. Flying car football.
Flying car football. Yeah. But I only ever play it without, I don't want anyone else in my game. I just want me versus one person with two cars.
Wow.
I don't like it when there's loads of people because they're running into me, they're blowing my car up.
Yes.
All I'm trying to do is get the ball in the net.
Fast-paced action, car football. Wow.
Yeah.
400 hours on a game. That's crazy.
500 actually.
500.
Which is very surprising actually, considering when you find out what game it is.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you've thrown me off completely with that.
I'm going to see if I can miss out this one line. I can't live with this game on my computer. After this review, I'm going to destroy my hard drive with a very large metallic object. I'm going to wash out my computer with soap until you can see the transistors. Then, once I can see them, I will burn them with a blowtorch.
I'm trying to... All right, so games that have made me feel like this would be like Battle Royale games or something, like H1Z1 or PUBG.
Yeah, it's neither of those.
None of those.
It's not even the right genre.
Really?
To be honest. I'm very surprised that they're this angry about this particular game.
See, I'm never going to get it then.
Well, I'll finish the review and then we'll do the last line. Okay. Then I will smack... He's talking about the transistors still. Then I will smack it on the ground multiple times. I'm going to be opening a lawsuit on Steam for enabling people to play such a rancid game.
Rancid.
I cannot eat food properly anymore. Every time I look at a vegetable, it reminds me of this dog butthole of a game, and I just can't go forward in life. Everyone who has ever known me has drifted away as soon as they saw this game in my Steam library.
Oh!
Please do what I did and run away.
Vegetables. Oh.
That's not even any correlation to the game.
Oh, well, I'm done then.
Okay, I'll say the one line and you'll get it. I was in game and a 7-year-old child said over global chat, "The imposter is sus." And now I can't use my legs properly.
Among Us.
So I have a few questions. Firstly, how have you clocked up 500 hours on Among Us?
That's outrageous.
It's not even like it's quite a new game.
That's outrageous. You've spent multiple days of your life
on Among Us.
Sussing people.
And then a 7-year-old child has said on global chat to you.
Look at the vegetables.
I think he was just making reference to eating food.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Ah, wow.
So, has Among Us ever made you feel
that
way?
There's famous clip of me and Harry going at it because him and JJ were imposters together and they were both next to each other. JJ jumped in the vent, but I'd only seen Harry's character there, but they was on top of each other. Yeah. So the vent flapped and I only saw Harry. So bang, called the meeting. Went, Harry, bro, I saw you vent. He was like, no, I didn't vent. But he was the imposter, so technically I was right, but I was wrong.
But you were,
So JJ, but they was both imposters. So technically I was right, technically I was wrong. But anyway, we went at it. And then after the meeting, you know how you go back to being muted or whatever? Yeah. He proceeded to, I think he may have had a drink. And he proceeded to let loose and call me a very profound name.
Oh, no.
Yes.
So would you say Among Us could break friendships?
Not
in the moment.
Yeah, it gets heated. Yeah. Because it comes down to like humans don't like being accused.
Oh, it gets offensive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So humans don't like being accused. So it's actually a very toxic game because you're just running around accusing people of shit.
And I've only played it a couple of times, but I found from watching other people, it's the people you least expect that are very good at lying.
Good at it. Yeah.
And I'm like, you seem so nice in real life. And then you've managed to convince me.
I started getting sick of it. I don't play it anymore.
I played it once. Yeah. But I didn't mind watching like the clips of people doing it. So, another important question, Ethan. If you could play one game for the rest of your life without getting bored, what would you pick?
I said this before, Minecraft. Because the world constantly generates. Like the more you run one way,
ending.
The code is gonna constantly generate. Yeah. So I'm always gonna be running around something new. And then say if I do actually cross the Minecraft globe again, I'm gonna find what I did before and be like, oh, that was cool, wasn't it? Pow.
That's true. Yeah. So is it possible to go in a circle and find?
Yeah. You'll end up just wandering around the world, but the world will generate around you.
Okay.
So you load more chunks, and then your world's massive.
Do they ever like bring out new patches and stuff?
Yeah, there's so many different versions. You can go back through like all the different versions.
Okay.
And play like the old school first one. I had Minecraft when it was in alpha. It was amazing. Yeah, you had to pay for it from their website, download it. It was sick.
I have never thought about choosing Minecraft as a game I play the rest of my life, but you've actually...
It's such a good point, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really good point.
You're not playing the same thing.
Yeah, because I would normally steer towards The Sims for kind of the same reason. Yeah. But Minecraft's got that element of you could die at any moment.
Yeah, and then like you might fancy living in the mountains one time. You might fancy living in the snow. Why not? Change it up.
Why not?
Yeah.
If you could be a character in any game, who would you pick?
Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man.
Swinging about.
I love Spider-Man. Like it's the same thing. If I could be like a movie character, I'd probably be Spider-Man.
Would you? I like him, but then in all
especially Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
Movies.
I've been saying, Tom Holland's my favourite Spider-Man. Because he's got that cheeky, chappy, likable vibe.
Yeah.
Like that awkwardness as well.
He's really cute.
And out of character, just Tom Holland is hilarious as well.
Yeah.
And he's just made Spider-Man, I think, my favourite. So, boom, Spider-Man.
Because I remember who was Spider-Man? Was it Tobey Maguire?
Something like
that. The one where he got bitten by the spider.
That's old school.
Nowadays, I view Spider-Man as being younger and more like vulnerable and innocent.
Yeah.
Which I quite like.
Relatable superhero. Yeah.
And I quite like how he blends.
Like struggles talking to women and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
Spider-Man.
And half the time, like even at the beginning, he didn't really know what he was doing. He was just there trying to help people.
Just there,
he's doing his best.
A bloke that's been chosen to be a superhero.
And he's here. He's trying his best.
Like hypothetically, I could become Spider-Man tomorrow, and I'd be the exact same because I'd just be like, oh,
what am I doing?
Oh,
I'm just here. I'm a good person.
People now rely on it. It'd be cool. It'd be really cool.
I'm just trying to picture Ethan like going through London as Spider-Man.
You wouldn't see me. I'd be swinging for the Shard.
Just going round and round the Shard.
Yeah.
But London's harder because we don't have as many tall buildings.
True. New York's the best place.
I would be video game. I like Chun-Li.
Okay.
She's like a badass.
So Final Fantasy.
No, Chun-Li's from Street Fighter.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, same but different.
How do you not know that?
Because I didn't play Street Fighter.
Okay, yeah. So Chun-Li from Street Fighter. I do quite like Lara Croft as well.
Yeah, Lara Croft is OG.
When she's going through
I used to play. I have Tomb Raider games. Yeah. Oh my god.
I had Tomb Raider 2. It's my favourite one.
Yeah. They were. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? Actually, Tomb Raider was such a good game.
I loved Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
What I used to do back in the day this was still when dial-up internet was a thing.
Yeah.
So I'd have to dial up the internet. It would take about 10 minutes to load one web page. And I would find the walkthroughs for each level. Because I'm one of those people, when I'm playing a game, I don't like knowing that I've missed things out. If there's one like hidden egg that I've missed, I need to go and find it. So I would print out each level and I would go through. So I'd be playing the game and I'd be there with all my pages, like turning the page to the next part of the walkthrough. I did that for Tomb Raider.
Well, fair dues.
I mean, yeah. I'm quite a sensible gamer, I would say.
Well, you just let everyone else do it for you.
Well, no, I'm not. Because
You're literally following. It's like, say you wanted to make a chicken pasta.
You follow the recipe.
Yeah, but that's what. Just play the game, like experience it. Don't let someone else tell you how to experience it.
So, Ethan, if we're going by your argument, then okay, you're saying make chicken pasta, but don't use the recipe. So I'll just whack in the chicken.
What do you want in it? I want a couple of flavors.
5 seconds.
Yeah, I want a couple.
What if you don't cook the chicken properly?
Oh, come on,
then you're gonna have food poisoning.
Listen,
and what if you
cooking
miss
chicken
things?
probably is an issue for you. That's a you problem. Personally, I've never had a problem cooking a chicken.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm talking technical terms. If you don't follow the recipe, you're not going to know what you're doing. If I'm playing a game and I don't know...
Listen, if there's a will, there's a way.
So you're one of those people that just goes into a game and just like...
Yeah, let me freeball it. Let me see what...
I will take so long playing a game because I will explore every single corner.
Yeah, let me freeball it. Let me see what's happening. Okay. Let me see what this little icon does.
This is where our gaming styles differ.
Yeah.
Even in GTA, I'm quite a sensible...
I'm a free spirit.
So in GTA, did you ever play the old GTAs?
Yes.
San Andreas. Do you remember the cheats that you could do?
Yes.
All of the cheats.
I used to get the jetpacks. Left 2, R2, L1, R1, right, up, down, left, bang, boom, and you get that noise.
That is right as well, because remember...
You get a boom, and then...
Jetpacks in San Andreas made me believe that we could genuinely have jetpacks one day.
I thought we was going to have... There's a GTA video online where I said that we would be in flying cars by 2022 or something like that.
Why did everyone think we would be in flying cars?
I don't know, but I really wished it.
Because in all these movies, if you look, wasn't it Back to the Future and it was the year for Back to the Future the other day?
Yeah, yeah.
And in all these movies, I'm sure by 2021, they would have thought we would be flying in cars. And
it's actually just not feasible, though.
Well, yeah, because imagine everyone in this world flying. It'd be like a flock of birds when they're all just going.
Elon wants to do the tunnels.
I've seen this.
Yeah, that's actually a possibility.
Was it LA?
Yeah.
It was some.
Yeah, that's actually a possibility.
It's like a hovering.
Yeah,
that would be possible.
That's actually possible. The flying cars, I think we have to give up that dream.
Yeah, I don't. And also, I'm not fussed about flying in a car. But I would be if it was traffic. Scary, you know? But I just feel like it would be a free for all.
It would be very scary as well.
How can you regulate?
No, it'd be very scary.
So many people flying in cars.
Nuts. But I think, do you know what? I don't think everybody would have access to a flying car. I don't think there'd be affordable flying cars.
No,
I think it'd be like elitists in flying cars.
Maybe it'd be like a flying bus, so you could get on it and one person would drive it.
No, that's too scary. That's poo. I don't want a flying bus.
Did you play like the Tony Hawk games?
Yes.
Did you ever play a game called Airblade?
I think I did. Yeah, the
hovering skateboard.
Yes.
I thought that I was convinced that
I'm sure there is one out there somewhere.
I'm sure. Yeah. But it probably just does the same thing as a skateboard.
Yes.
So, more or less.
And it's probably harder to use than a skateboard. Because you've got to figure out where the air balance is of everything,
Yeah, no jetpacks as of yet.
No jetpacks.
No flying cars.
We do have the water jetpacks things.
Yeah, those look really fun.
Those are cool. Water jetpacks are a thing.
I don't know how I'd feel about a jetpack even then.
I want to do it once.
We'll just go up in the air.
Yeah.
What, the water one or a real one?
Both. I've seen a real one as well now.
Oh, they do actually have jetpacks?
Saw it on Sidemen React, yeah. No, there's like an actual one. And he was on a mountain. And he was actually like, he was up.
Yeah.
And I was like, if that cuts.
Imagine. You just run out of whatever is powered by petrol.
Jetpack death.
What way to go?
Yeah, no L2, R2, L1, R1. No,
I can't believe you remembered that cheat code. But when you said it, then you get muscle memory. I was like, it's definitely it. I used to do the one where it was like destruction.
I used to have a book of the cheats. That's what
I used to write them down physically.
No, I used to have and I still remember the smell of the book. That's weird, but I just remember the smell of the book. You open it up and it literally just like one of them little books. And it would say jetpack, and then it would just have. Do
you remember the one you could make yourself really muscly or really fat or? Because that's what I loved about GTA San Andreas is if you ate too much, you'd put on weight. If you didn't work out, you would lose
you'd
the
be
muscle.
running and your guy would be like...
Yeah.
You'd see the thing.
I love that. Yeah. I feel like they should bring that back for whenever the next one is. Okay, well, thanks for joining me.
Pow.
You had no idea what we were doing, but
I just rocked up, had a chat.
About some games.
Yeah. Saw a very impressive Minecraft phallic object.
Phallic object,
yeah. That was cool.
Eye-opening.
Yeah.
Some would say.
Yeah, certainly eye-opening.
So, Behzinga everywhere.
Behzinga everywhere. Behzinga Graham on Instagram.
Is it?
Yeah.
Behzinga
Graham.
Thought it was Behzinga.
Because that's cool, right?
That you can find Ethan on the internet. Doing
Behzinga.
many things. Yeah.
Yeah. Sidemen. Behzinga. Shout out the man down. Pal, we're out.
And he ran the marathon, in case no one's watched that, which is
did.
very impressive. Just casually ran a whole marathon.
This is the thing. I don't even bring it up anymore. But wow.
Yeah, you should though, because it's a good achievement. I couldn't do it.
It is.
I run 5K, and I'm like, I've run a marathon.
I did do a good marathon as well. It was solid.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me.
Pleasure, mate. Thanks for having me.
And thank you everyone for listening to the Citizen Game, and I will see you next time.
Bye.